I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money. Who else we got? I know Final Wish is here. What's going on, Final Wish? Good morning. And a bunch of LARPers over on King. Okay, so, here's the deal. Let's talk about my internet. So, Comcast contacted me about a week ago to tell me that they were going to be upgrading the internet infrastructure in my area. And it was such a serious endeavor that my internet was going to be down for an extended period of time, but they would tell me when. So I was curious how long this was going to last and what was going to happen. And in the meantime, I had a bunch of people contacting me saying that basically this has happened to them. This is Comcast internet. So this is Xfinity. This is Comcast Business. It's anyone who has Comcast internet is having these infrastructure changes this year. And I had some people telling me that this happened to them earlier in the year. All right. And that various different things had happened. One person said it took them 6 weeks to actually do it properly, that their internet would be up for several days, then down for a day, then up for days, then down for a day. Other people said, actually, for us, it wasn't as bad. It took about 2 to 3 days, and it was kind of up and down and spotty for a few days. For me, I had no idea what was going to happen. All right. So I basically told everyone, listen, I want to do a crazy good week coming up, but I have to take this day off that I normally wouldn't have taken off. I usually don't have a Thursday off. Usually Saturday is my day off. But they outright told me I wasn't going to have any internet. So why am I going to be trying to work when I have no internet? It makes no sense, right? So I scheduled my day off for yesterday, and here's what happened, okay? 6 in the morning, the internet went out. I know because they texted me to tell me. They said, okay, our internet's going out right now. We'll keep you in the loop, and we'll let you know what happens over the course of the day. So I woke up to no internet. My wife and I said, well, what are we going to do? Well, let's go out and have a day, right? We already have to do grocery shopping and the like. I live in a private community, and the front gate was not working properly. Okay, because, on a private community, the gate has like codes you use to get in. Or we have like an app we can use to get in because we're all, residents here. We can register with the app and we can get the gate to open and close using an app and stuff like that. And none of it worked. So basically, I contacted my condo HOA and I said, just so you know, because this internet's down, that gate probably isn't going to work right. So I gave them the heads up, which was good because there might have been some people who had the deliveries or stuff and they wouldn't have been able to get them because the gate wouldn't have opened. So they overrode the gate basically so that we could have people coming in and out all day. And my wife and I went out and we did our usual stuff. Like we did grocery shopping. We went out and we got a few things. Like I said, we got a few things, a brand new, this is huge, by the way. It's like much bigger than my old thermos was. So that's good. We ended up getting some really good seafood for dinner. I got a crab cake sandwich. It was a huge crab cake with no breading. It was just crab with like lettuce and tomato and bacon and the sauce. It was amazing. Sweet potato fries and a chowder on the side, like I got lobster chowder. Oh my God. It was a super good seafood meal that we had for dinner. And just various stuff like that. And we came home and we relaxed for a while, which we wanted to do, little tired after a day because we were out all day. We left at I want to say we left around noonish. And we didn't get home until almost 8 p.m. So we were out almost the entire day, just doing stuff, all kinds of stuff. So interestingly enough, we had no internet all day, right? While we were at dinner, Comcast texted me again and said, okay, we have completed work in your neighborhood. Your internet should work. And, if it doesn't, let us know. We obviously want to know if something has screwed up. And, FYI, we think the work is done. That doesn't necessarily mean it is. There may be more things that are going to happen, but for now it's good. And we'll let you know if anything further happens, but we're done. And I was like, all right. So we came home and the internet worked. Okay. So now, and by the way, thanks Darkside Brunel for another sub. I think they want to get on the leaderboard, even though they're still banned and I'm not unbanning them. Okay. So we came home, and I said, well, now that I know that it looks like I'll be able to work tomorrow, number one, let me purchase and download the game for today, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. But also, let me do a test. Let's see what these amazing infrastructure improvements have done for my internet. And so I did an internet speed test, or a stability test. And come to find out, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this? My internet speeds are exactly the same. Wow. So it's funny because you guys were saying to me just a couple days ago, well, Phil, does it mean when they do these internet upgrades for you, does this mean you're going to have better internet? Well, yes and no. I basically have the capability of better internet. You didn't actually think that Comcast would give something for free, did you? You never for a moment thought that they'd be like, oh, just have better internet now, right? No, that's not how business works, especially in the United States. In the United States, the only thing that anyone will give you for free is a stomping of your face. That's about it. They'll spit on you, but they won't actually, give you something for free. So basically, what they're saying is they're improving their infrastructure for the future, and I almost guarantee you what's now going to happen. They will contact me probably in the next few months to say, hey, guess what? We have new speeds available. What they had said is they're trying to make it so that your upload and download speed is exactly the same. Like fiber internet. Because that's how fiber internet works, is that you have equivalent upload and download speeds, okay? So I did my speed test, and it said 900 megabits or megabytes per second download, 45 upload. That's exactly what it was before. So I have crazy good download, just kind of okay upload capabilities. Maybe if they do, offer the new package, I would go for it. Like, let's say they do a new package, and they're like a gigabyte, right? Up and download. Then I'd be like, ooh, that's tempting, right? That's very tempting. But what's the price going to be? Right now, my internet's very expensive. So I'm curious, are they going to significantly increase the price again? Right? Like, I don't know. I would hope not. I would hope that if they're going to do it, that they would try to offer at least for competitive pricing and not some insane increase to price. But I don't know. There's no way to tell. They haven't actually offered it or explained it yet. So I got to wait, and I'm sure they'll be reaching out to me. As a gamer, obviously I want to have the best internet. If I have an internet that's a gigabyte upload download, maybe my connections will be flawless to everyone on the internet, and it'll be on their end, the lag. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I believe that's what it's always been anyway. There's probably been a few exceptions to that, but I think for the most part, the problem has not been my internet. It's been, other factors like netcode and shit like that. So we'll see how things go. I'll let you know if there's anything that I'm planning on upgrading. Like, it's not that I couldn't afford to do it, but the question is, does it make sense? Like, let's say, for example, they're like, oh, we'll give you the gigabyte internet, but it's double the price of what you're paying now. I'd be like, are you insane? Like, are you crazy? No, I'm not going to pay double. You're not even doubling my download speed. My download speed now is 900. So you're only adding 100. Why would I pay double? Of course, then they could say, oh, well, we're like increasing your upload speed by 20 times or something. To which I'd say, well, shut up. Don't bring that up. Okay? I guess we'll see. And but hopefully everything is fine, right? And hopefully there will not be any more internet interruptions, and we'll be good. Okay, cool. Thumbs up to that. All right. So now that I know I'm here for the week, shall we talk about said week? I think we should.